We have Andrew Prioleau.
I'd like to recommend we just put the general topic into law and public safety, and I don't think there's anything we can do regarding the specific case or condition, but I think we can review some of the discussions that regarding the processes and the commission, and I've heard from some other folks regarding their concerns regarding that. So I request we put that into law and public safety.
I agree with that.
Okay. So
was there any response to our...
Going on right.
We're sending it to law and public safety. So we're sending it to the committee, law and public safety, so we can review.
We're going to review the process.
The process of the civil service.
the process.
Yes. Not.
Right. And what about Ms. Venable?
We're not going to be conducting a hearing because we've got to look at the overall process. I mean,
We're not addressing that. We're going to address looking at the process.
The request that you made to have us look at the process of the Civil Service Commission.
Would that be able to include some workers from the various departments that they elect themselves?
Well, that's what we're going to send it to committee, and then the committee's going to take the whole matter under advisement and then make a recommendation back to council. So you'll be informed of when it's going to be on the agenda, so you know about it, okay?
What is our next step on Ms. Venable's situation?
Ma'am, you will be notified by the clerk when it's in law and public safety.
Okay? Thank you.
But just to be clear, what I am hearing the council say is that we're not going to reopen a specific
We've already
case.
said that. I've said that already, and I'll say it again in committee. Okay?
Okay. All right.
Okay. So next we have Andrew Prioleau.
Prioleau.
Thank you. Would like the council...
Yeah, there's a typo
Oh, there you
in
are.
there.
Okay.
It's supposed to be a U instead of a V.
Oh, okay. Thanks.
You'll be hearing from us again.
Good evening, Council. I stand before you today a victim of your misguided and criminal policy of medicating the public water supply with hazardous toxic waste products. I ask that you end the practice of polluting the product of the city of Raleigh with the toxic waste of Potash Incorporated. Dental fluorosis is the most obvious sign of fluoride poisoning. I show signs of fluoride poisoning. Members of my family and community show signs of fluoride poisoning. The city of Raleigh adds hexafluoric acid, arsenic, lead, and other chemicals to the water under the umbrella term water fluoridation. The product the city of Raleigh supplies to me, my family, fluoridated water, is a toxic poison with clearly visible effects. The damages inflicted on me, on my family, and on my community directly result from the toxic waste products you, this Raleigh City Council, put in the water. As this council has been made aware, fluorides have been clearly linked to numerous health effects like impaired mental functioning, primary dementia, cancers, Down syndrome, sudden infant death syndrome, skeletal fluorosis, and mental retardation, to name a few. Water, the product of the city of Raleigh, is purposefully made the vehicle for compounds that cause these and other health problems. You base your practice of poisoning the water on a vote from 1956. In 2013, you embraced the code of denial built up around the practice of poisoning the water with toxic fluoride, and you turn a blind eye to the scientific evidence of harm from fluoridation. The fact that Black and Latino families are disproportionately harmed by water fluoridation is well documented. The fact that Black people were not even allowed to vote in 1956 is still a scar on the face of this nation. So why is 2013 is this council ensuring that my community, my family, and myself are harmed by the toxic waste of the phosphate fertilized industry? Why is my government continuing to violate my natural and civil rights? I insist that this council cease and desist with these violations of my rights. I insist that this council cease and desist the practice of water fluoridation.
Thank you very much. Okay, next we have Marcus Hill.